Now silently the host of Rohan moved forward into the field of Gondor, pouring in slowly but steadily like the rising tide through breaches in a dike that men have thought secure. The city was now nearer. The smell of burning was in the air and the very shadow of death. The horses were uneasy, but the king sat upon Snowmane, motionless, gazing from the agony of Minas Tirith, as if stricken suddenly by anguish or by dread. He seemed to shrink down, cowed by age. Merry himself felt as if a great weight of horror and doubt had settled on him. His heart beat slowly.
Courage, Merry. Courage for our friends.
Time seemed poised in uncertainty. They were too late. Too late was worse than never. Perhaps Theoden would quail, bow his old head, turn, slink away to hide in the hills. At that sound, the bent shape of the king sprang suddenly erect. Tall and proud he seemed again.
Take your arrows down the left flank. Gamling, follow the king's banner down the center. Remove.
And rising in his stirrups, he cried in a loud voice, more clear than any there had ever heard a mortal man achieve before.
Arise! Arise, riders of Theoden! Spears shall be shaken! Shields shall be splintered! A sword day! A red day! And the sun rises!
Whatever happens, stay with me. I'll look after you.
Then suddenly Merry felt it at last, beyond doubt, a change. Wind was in his face. Light was glowing. Far, far away in the south, the clouds could be dimly seen as remote grey shapes rolling up drifting. Morning lay beyond them. And at that same moment there was a flash, as if lightning had sprung from the earth beneath the city. For a searing second it stood dazzling far off in black and white, its topmost tower like a glittering needle. And then as the darkness closed again, it came rolling over the fields a great boom. Straightway all the horns in the host were lifted up in music. For the blowing of the horns of Rohan in that hour was like a storm upon a plain, and the thunder in the mountains. Ride now, ride now, ride to Gondor! Suddenly the king cried to Snowmane, and the horse sprang away. Behind him his banner blew in the wind, white horse on a field of green, but he outpaced it. After him thundered the knights of his house, but he was ever before them. And the front of the first air-raid roared like a breaker foaming to the shore, but Theoden could not be overtaken. Fey he seemed, nor the battle fury of his fathers ran lightning fire in his veins. And he was born upon Snowmane like a god of old, even as Orome the Great in the battle of the Valar when the world was young. His golden shield was uncovered, though it shone like an image of the sun, and the grass flamed in green above the white feet of his steed. For morning came morning in a wind from the sea. Darkness was removed, and the hosts of Mordor wailed, and terror overtook them. Elmer rode there, the white horse still on his helm, floating his speed. And they fled and died, and the hoops of rock rode over them. Then all the host of Rohan burst into song, and they sang as they slew, for the joy of battle was on them, and the sound of their singing was fair and terrible, came even to the city.